I have no idea what's going on in the VTuber news, but let's go ahead and check it out. Somebody made Kiara upset, so let's hear it.
Yesterday morning, Takanashi Kiara of Hololive English held a space on Twitter titled "Listen to
7 a.m.
where she talked about
it's 7 a.m.
things
for me.
such as financial issues and also issues
Financial issues.
Hololive. We
Wait,
sparked
what?
responses from fans saying, "Just heard the space now. I really hope the financial arc ends.
Wait,
soon.
what?
It's been really messed up. Let's hope this is the low point and everything goes up from here."
Wait, what happened to the money, bro? Kiara just dropped a whole album, bro. Like, where'd the money go?
Best of luck, Wawa. Another person saying, "Hey, just wanted to thank you for all the streams this week. Even with the packed schedule and so much stress and unexpected stuff to deal with, you still gave us half a week."
She's still streaming? Oh, hell.
Space, and they were all really fun.
Damn, Kiara working her butt off.
Fan of Kiara
6
on
p.m.
Reddit
Nice.
to post a thread, an open letter in support of Kiara's concerns, saying, "For those of you just waking up, Kiara had a Twitter space earlier this morning discussing her recent frustrations with cover, and one part in particular stood out to me as especially worrying." And now, before I show you the clip that had this person worried, some context to it is that Kiara was talking about 3D concerts with her chat, such as Suisse and Callie have had in the past, and also just 3D lives in general. And then someone in chat brought up that ID had Vivid Cruise recently, which sparked Kiara to talk about the situation.
No, ID also did something like that with the Vivid Cruise. Oh, I want to do something like that too. Hello. I'm never gonna get like a solo real venue concert. So can they at least get me to perform in 3D at a convention? That's like the least that they could do for me, no? I have just become really pessimistic at this point. Like, I've realized there's not gonna be much done for me. You know, I've been fighting really hard to not just get this birthday concert for this year, which has been delayed half a year, but I also have been insisting on getting a anniversary one too, because it's the 3rd anniversary. Getting it at least for the 3rd anniversary. Like, we've been here for 3 years. Like, we've never had one anniversary 3D. So I've been insisting on it, but it doesn't, like, I have not ever. I've been insisting on it since February, but I haven't gotten anything about it. So I'm probably not gonna get anything. But also doesn't look better next year. It doesn't seem like I'll be getting anything like that next year. But I'm gonna continue insisting because I feel like it's only fair that.
All right, I mean, let's sit and let's talk about it, bro. Cover Corp, they have a lot of things on their menu, and they literally just keep adding more. We just got new Hollow Stars. Kiara wants to do a solo concert. It takes a lot of time. It does take a lot of time. Of course, it takes a lot of money, but let's see. What could we really do with Kiara for, like, because she wants a solo for her birthday. Kiara has done a lot for cover. It's been 3 years. I think we should reward her in the fact, like, she's dropped 2 albums, I believe. I believe she's dropped 2 albums. If not, let me know. Her numbers are good, right? 100. Well, I mean, she's talking about, you know, she's venting, right? 27K tuned in for like an hour. That's really good, especially for Twitter. Like 27,000 people tuned in on Twitter to listen to venting, right? Kiara has numbers, bro. She's well beloved in the community. This is a hard one, bro, because obviously she's brought this up several times. Like, if you had to bring this up several times since February, at least, right? Because she said February, and nothing is happening. It's definitely disheartening. I would 100% hate to, like, I don't even want to put this in the mind, but it's possible because Kiara wants to be a star, bro. She loves being an idol. She wants to perform. That is her goal. Her main goal is to perform, right? If you guys don't give it to her, she might want to leave. Like, and I don't know what the Regloss girls are doing, but I think Regloss was focused majority on concert and idol performances. I thought Regloss was literally going to be nothing but idol stuff, right? There needs to be a dedicated section in all the VTubing because VTubing is known for, at least in Hollow, at least for like concerts, like singing and whatever. They should definitely have a branch like specifically dedicated to that, so they could actually do their thing. And like have the other Hollow girls or Hollow stars like come in, because they can all sing and perform. Like they can all sing and perform. Majority of them at Hololive can sing and dance and everything. So if they want to have a project or something, put them in this area for multiple months or however long it takes, so they can do whatever concert they want to do. Now that's the hard part, because it's up to them whether they want to do it, whether you're going to have action in there or not, or if people want to support it. But I mean, it's a lot of what ifs and uncertainties, and I can see why Cover Corp doesn't want to do it. But Kiara has done a lot, and I feel like she should be rewarded, and at least give her one thing that she's been wanting to do for the past 3 years, personally.
That after 3 years of being here and being so patient,
What up, Finn?
working so hard, and like even doing our own thing, like in the Ami studio, finding our
Japan
own
has the
ways,
resources.
things,
Not just her stuff.
The Japanese side gets first year, second year, third year, every year, and I've been waiting for 3 years.
So why doesn't Hololive have a representative in America? They should have representation in America. What are they? It's a New York branch or a LA branch or whatever. Get it so EN, or at least in America, and then you can like branch out. And this is the shit with EN, bro. Like if they didn't call it EN, it would be so much easier, bro. If they had Hololive America, Hololive Europe, Hololive whatever, bro. Hololive Sweden. Like it would be so much easier to make this shit happen. But because they decided to call it Hollow EN and hire people literally around the world, it makes it so hard for all this stuff to really line up, because all they focused on was having English. So now that there's stuff like this, people want to do stuff in like Kiara's in Germany, right? She's part German or something, right? So we would have to have a representation in Europe, or a representative in Europe, like rent out a studio or something for her to be able to do that stuff. And that takes even more time, even more money and resources, right? And the only person that I know of that's in Hololive in Germany is Kiara, right? So are we going to build a music studio just for Kiara? Like, no, that's not going to happen. Are we going to fly her to Japan? I mean, we did fly them to Japan, but if we're going to fly them all the way across the world, we're gonna get our bang for our buck. We're not gonna just have Kiara. We're gonna have more people. We're gonna have Crony, Fauna, whatever. We're gonna have all of them go to Japan to do stuff. Haka, all of them, right? And that's what they did. They flew them all to Japan, and they've been doing collabs with the Japanese senpais, off collab, blah blah blah, right? They're trying to get the bang for their buck, and that's the hard thing. Like, Hololive has a lot of money, but Hololive does not have a lot of money for individuals. There's a reason why, like, the money goes into specific groups, right? Like a Regloss, a specific group, because they don't have enough money to dedicate for one specific person. Like when Kiara dropped her album, I'm pretty sure it was majority of her own resources going into her own music. It's definitely a tricky situation, man. It's definitely a tricky situation, because Kiara just wants to be an idol. And it's like, the VTubing is not just idol. It's the gaming. It's the off collab. It's all this other stuff, bro. It's a lot. It's a lot of other stuff, man.
3 years is a lot in this business and company, really. And I feel like 3 years.
Yeah, it's all over the world. Yeah.
So really
She's in Australia.
What?
Yeah. Or Austria. Yeah.
Push early for 4 years? No, it doesn't even matter how early I do it.
Yapping again. Fuck you, Mochi.
I've been longer in Holo than Fubuki when she appeared in Holo Talk. Yeah. I know, like, when I joined Holo, the oldest members were like in there for like roughly 3 years, right? So now I am in that position. Like that.
Oh, okay. So now we have so now she has examples, right? Because her JP senpais, they were in 3 years before they started getting their own shit. Now Kiara's been in 3 years. Now she's expecting her own stuff, but like the time difference is not the same, right? The 3 years that they put in versus the 3 years you put in, it's not the same, right? It's 2023 now. They have more things. They have another Hollow Stars that just came out. They had Regloss that came out not too long ago. Like, they have so much more stuff. It's not just Hollow EN and Hollow JP anymore, or Hollow Stars JP and Hollow Stars EN anymore. They have 2 more branches on top of what have Hololive been focused on Hollow Indie, right? So resources went to Hollow Indie to get like that set up. They just don't have the resources and the time, and it seems like Kiara just wants to do this like as soon as possible. Whatever, for whatever reason, maybe she's impatient, whatever, right? But she's been doing it 3 years. I feel like she's owed at least something for 3 years of work. Like, she's getting older. Maybe she won't be able to perform soon. Maybe she has some health issues. Like, right? There's too many variables. I don't know. Like, they do need to have something special every 3 years, or if you've been in the company for 3 years, you should be able to get at least one concert and have it be at least an hour long to play your best songs and do a concert, fly them out to JP or Japan, fly them out to JP and then have them do a concert, bro. Like, there it is. If they want to do a concert for their 3rd year anniversary, that will have to be the thing. Like, you want to have a concert, you want to be in my corporation, give me 3 years of hard work, and then you're going to be rewarded with your concert. I don't know. That's it. That's all we can do.
Like super experienced super senpais, right? So now I'm also super experienced super senpai.
I don't know, Chaotic. I don't know. I don't even think it's a money thing. It might be a time thing. I don't know.
All these things by ourselves.
Yeah, each side has a reason. Like, we're just getting Kiara's point of view. I don't think Yago or the financial department's going to talk about this shit. I'm pretty sure she's going to get in trouble for venting this, which would suck. I mean, she's just venting her frustrations, but she's a corpo. Like, she can't be having this type of venting and putting people's names in it because she said Suisse and fans saw this. Like, this wasn't just a video, an edited video that went through corporate and then she got to release it. And this is literally her raw thoughts. You know, this is not good. If someone has to air out their raw thoughts in front of 27,000 people, something is obviously wrong.
The word when you get your hopes and dreams crushed. Discouraging.
Her hopes and dreams. That's what she wants.
Disheartened. It's everything. It's all of those words. Frustrating, discouraging, unfair, demoralizing. Yeah, all of that. Yay. Yoo-hoo. But I'm not giving up. I'm not going to give up. I want to do the same things that others get to do. At least once.
Before we get into what people had to say about this, please hit that subscribe button as it really helps out the channel and we're really close to 60k. Thank you. Now, this person said, being a fan of Halloween ever since 2020 has been bittersweet at times. With COVID keeping everyone isolated, we were able to witness myths somehow explode onto the scene and bring us all together despite never actually being in the same room. There was a certain pain behind all the stuff.
They pre-record their concert.
Homegrown 3D VR chat from the first anniversary that really added a personal element to their story. Every small step of growth for them was also a small step for us. I still treasure that feeling when Ina was finally able to hug her gen mates for real. The complete humanity of it all couldn't have been better written if it were fiction. Moments like Astel pouring his heart and soul into bringing the magical Polar Express out of nowhere in his life felt like something out of Disney, especially seeing how he grinded in Apex that year to become an actual menace in V-Psycho. Or the Gap Moe of having Iris rant about anime and keyboards in her bedroom to Hipris completely dominating the stage in 3D are hard to replicate. These 3D lives and events literally add a whole nother dimension to our favorite talents and represent one of the few times that we as fans are truly able to celebrate the creativity and hard work in a culmination of their idol journey. Please give us more opportunities to celebrate our overseas talents cover. I understand there are bottlenecks at the studio, but it is extremely concerning that things are difficult enough for Kiara to feel forced to voice her problems publicly. Connect the World this year is a smash hit that I hope demonstrates just how dedicated we are as fans. fans. Hopefully a compromise can be had that will be satisfactory to everyone, because it really is each talent's idol journey that truly elevates Hololive to something special. They added an edit to their original post saying, an important bit of context I forgot to mention is that Myth as a whole wanted to have a 3rd anniversary concert to conserve studio time, but were then shot down in favor of individual concerts to make logistics easier, which were again denied or delayed until next year. Her statements aren't purely out of self-interest. This had some people saying Cover's overseas strategy has always been weird. They've made strides, sure, but they are still very much restricted by being incredibly Tokyo-centric. I don't think that's going to change anytime soon, and it's one of the reasons so many members are either having to spend a large chunk of—
I mean, it makes sense. It's a Japanese company, right? And they have a big ass market share in Japan. It makes sense, but they have not branched out, bro. This is what I'm saying. There is literally an open area in the Western world for VTubing to fucking dominate. And nobody fucking sees it because they're too busy watching Japan. Like, literally, chaotic, bro, we could literally create some shit. We could literally create some shit that changed the fucking VTubing world, bro. Because we're fortunate enough to be, well, you're fortunate enough to be in America. I'm not in America no more, but damn, bro, this shit's crazy.
Traveling, or are straight up considering moving to Japan. If Kiara's dream is to hold a concert in Europe specifically, I think she's going to be waiting quite a while.
Yes.
Someone else said they can't really help it, I think. Ian's problem is how spread out the talents are.
Yes.
Simple stuff like nationality or passports creates way more problems in greenlighting projects. Problems that the general fans couldn't really see. Which is why Callie gets so many opportunities compared to the other Ian girls. She's willing to live in Japan despite—
I mean, I get that, Finn, but the thing is, the market is very new, but it's unexplored. Imagine if Kiara got to do some shit in Times Square, New York City. Bro, a concert in Times Square in New York? She would fucking, well, probably not, because that's New York and she a fucking anime girl, but yeah.
Hololive, and also in the first year or two of being in it. ID also gets a pass since they're all in the same country, and ID JP is relatively close to each other, both politically and distance-wise. Bottom line is, I don't think Ian will ever have it easy in terms of big projects. The talents themselves need to do something about it, which is unfortunate, but that's just how it is. Another person said, I understand the frustration. Myth and ID 1 and 2 have had it rough when it comes to live events.
That would go hard as shit.
Closure to foreigners largely robbed them of all opportunities for official 3D and lives for the first 2 years. And now that things are open to them, the scale and logistics of the company have grown to such an extent that everyone is getting their projects delayed due to the studio's bottleneck. They're still playing catch up to celebrations that should have happened years ago. While it is understandable,
because they didn't have the funds.
Here's Myth, the trailblazers for Cover's global expansion, 3 years in getting their request for their very first anniversary live shut down. Willing to compromise and narrow the scope down to a single smaller Myth anniversary live.
This is and then like, what do you even do to fix this? Because it's such a huge issue. It's a huge deal. What do? Do we say, fuck it, Myth, literally put us on the map in America? And thanks to Coco, right? But put us on the map. Should we just say, hey, everybody that waited, can you guys wait a little longer so Hollow Myth can have their concert? Like, do they skip the line? Do they get the privilege, right? I would say yes, bro. Like, it would have to be a Niji Sanji effect. I would say, fuck it. Hollow Myth is the Luxium. They haven't had a concert yet. Give them the concert. They deserve it. I'm not saying the others don't deserve it, but like, they really did help break VTubing into like the mainstream due to Coco and stuff like that. But yeah, like, I would say, yeah, let them skip the line. And then like everybody else, like your line will, like, you'll continue. You'll continue. After the Hollow Myth, boom, we'll continue like normal. That will be my...
Even that is seemingly impossible.
That will be my vote.
Kiara and Ina's birthdays are delayed for several months, forcing them into tight recording schedules that have needlessly stressed them out just so they can even have them this year at all. It just leaves me with a bitter feeling, like the JP side is also getting affected, but come on. Every JP have been getting one or more of these lives every year for years. Give our Ian girls a chance. They're starving to show off all of their hard work with singing and dancing. I hope the situation improves eventually. So yeah, the situation situation really does suck, and I feel really bad for Kiara not being able to do what she wants to do. I understand that there's a lot of issues when it comes to Hololive allowing these things to go on or preparing for these events, but it still sucks seeing talents like Kiara upset about not being able to do what they want to do. I also hope she's able to deal with the other financial issues and stuff that she talked about in this live. If you missed it, I will leave it linked down below for you to listen to it. I definitely recommend doing so. And
yo, hold on. FaZe Connect got new VTubers? Hold on.
Bunch. As we also have FaZe Connect cooking up some stuff as they
Yo.
tweeted out Basement Breach, It's About Time, announcing the debuts of 5 brand new talents.
Word.
With an amazingly cute video attached to it, which I will leave linked down below for you to check out. Those talents are Saya Cyrox, I think that's how you pronounce it, Rooney Ruse, Hikanari Hina, Amy Isami, and Muyu. After the announcement, Sheena tweeted out, did you guys notice they enhanced my rendition of the FaZe Connect office? And we also had Dizzy saying that Gen 3 is bullying her in VC. No respect, must correct. With Amy saying, I'm sorry, can you forgive me? Please, please, please. I love and appreciate you, my dear beloved senpai who I cherish. Please forgive my transgressions. It was out of line and unnecessary. I'll do anything. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. So
what the hell is going on? Bro, FaZe Connect. Oh my God. All right, I got to see what happens with FaZe, man. Hey, make sure y'all clip this shit. Make sure y'all clip this. I need to see.
Rainbow window of Niji Sanji debuting
yes, Beimu
as part of the Zutomo outfit reveal.
Beimu.
After the debut, she said, we did it.
Look at her.
Like my new outfit.
Wow. Wow.
Crazy, but I did enjoy our small beach escapade. Look forward to our last 2 members next week. We're cooking. I'm a happy ghost. So huge congratulations to her on the debut, and make sure to stay tuned for the rest of Zutomo's debuts next week. We also had V4 Mirai's Yayu Giri releasing a cover. It's a cover of Work by Millennium Parade x Sheena.
Millennium Parade, oh boy. I already know that's a fire.
I definitely recommend going to go give it a listen.
That's a fire one. Millennium Parade is good.
There's also indie VTuber Eden who revealed their 2.0 model, which looks
it looks great, for real.
You all know in a previous video that Eden is hosting 2 reveals at 2 different times for
2
both
reviews.
Audiences.
Okay.
The first one for the debut of the 2.0 model is happening on November.
Bro, they really doing a reveal for America and Asia. Shout out to them.
7 p.m. EST, and the second one is happening at 11 a.m. EST on November 26. Eden said it's 2 years in the making, so excited to finally share this all with you and meet you all. Releasing a debut trailer as well, which will be linked down below for you all to check it out.
Yeah, it seems like it's a lot of logistical problems, and it'll just take time to solve those. Like, you can't really rush them. All I would say is like reassure Kiara, like she is gonna get whatever she's trying to get, and you just gotta wait. Like it sucks to say it too. You just gotta wait, or we give her an ability to host her own type of concert or something in Austria or something. But I don't know. It's an issue. It's really a personal issue, but it does suck. Like honestly, it does suck. But yeah, congrats on FaZe Connect and Rainbow looking good like always. And I'll see you guys on the next VTuber news. Thank you, Kel. Like, comment, and description. Check it out. Bye.